Lawmakers urge USTR to push for extension of WTO's moratorium on virtual trade. Washington. A bipartisan institution of U.S. lawmakers advised U.S. Trade Representative Katherine Tai to push at some stage in World Trade Organization conferences this week for an extension of a moratorium on price lists on digital alternate that has been in area since 1998. More than 100 change ministers from the WTO's 164 participants are assembling in Geneva this week. However, the 27-year-old trade body stays deeply challenged by way of crises ranging from Russia's conflict in Ukraine to the COVID-19 pandemic. WTO chief Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala expressed cautious optimism on Sunday that one or two international deals may be reached this week, but stated there have been still demanding situations to overcome. 34 U.S. lawmakers, led with the aid of Democratic Representative Susan DelBene and Republican Representative Darren Lawhood, warned that one of the key problems at hand whether or not to renew a moratorium on tariffs on digital items consisting of ebooks, films and video games and virtual services including emails, texts and software program would have big effects for the U.S. Failing to renew the moratorium, as we've got executed for extra than 20 years, might undermine the electricity of the American financial system, jobs, and innovation, they instructed Tai in a letter dated Friday that turned into regarded by using. DelBene told extending the ban on e-commerce price lists should be low-hanging fruit for the WTO. One senior USTR reliable expressed desire the moratorium could be extended, and stated U.S. officials had made clear to opponents they could also be harming developing nations. In their letter, the lawmakers noted exchange in virtual goods and offerings had grown to be increasingly crucial to U.S. employees and corporations, including many small businesses that used digital gear to export their products and services distant places. If India and different international locations prevail to their efforts to stop the moratorium, countries could be capable of slap obligations on sectors including production, agriculture, enjoyment, software, and economic services, which would in addition disrupt supply chains and jack up patron expenses, the lawmakers stated.